Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon examples of the Mandela Effect.
Hi-ho, it's home from work we go.
For this list, we're going over some of the most bizarre instances of collective false memories related to animated shows and their characters. If there's a cartoon Mandela Effect you could have sworn was on our list in this reality, please share your conspiracies in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10. Snoopy's Tale, the Peanuts franchise. Charlie Brown's dog Snoopy is one of the most iconic cartoon characters of the 20th century.
Now be a good dog and go home.
So one would think every detail of such a memorable character would stand out in people's minds. But when you picture Snoopy's tail, what does it look like? Is it white like the rest of his body, or is it a single black line?
Thanks, old pal.
As it turns out, his tail has indeed been white since he first appeared in early comic strips and cartoons. But there are those who recall it being black instead.
You must think I'm stupid. Oh, come on, Charlie Brown.
While it would certainly be easier to draw a single dark line, Snoopy has always rocked a white tail. Number 9. Smokey Bear? Various PSAs. If you live in the United States and have been around for the last half-century, you probably recognize a certain Smokey Bear.
We know we can count on you to do what Smokey says.
Drown your campfires with water.
He's the mascot character created by the U.S. Forest Service to warn people about wildfires and forest fires. But while only you can prevent forest fires, one thing you can't prevent is confusion over Smokey's name.
Smokey Bear works very hard in the forests, but he needs our help.
Contrary to the belief of many, his name isn't Smokey the Bear. It's just Smokey Bear. Maybe people have added a "the" to differentiate Smokey from humans with the same name?
Smokey's dead.
Smokey the Bear?
Smokey Robinson.
Or did the word simply go up in smoke over the years? While we might be unsure about his name, we definitely know what he's all about.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Number 8. Cruella's last name, 101 Dalmatians. Disney has a huge roster of memorable villains in its animated films. One of these is Cruella, a heartless socialite willing to harm dogs just to create a coat out of their fur.
When can the puppies leave their mother? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Her motivations are as memorable as her on-the-nose last name. We all remember saying Cruella de Vil and realizing it was just a not-so-subtle way to say, wait, what's that? Cruella's last name is literally just devil with a space in the middle?
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
And it's always been that way? Honestly, maybe we thought it was DeVille because that's an actual surname and the name of a car.
The garage is empty, but there is a Cadillac DeVille registered to Patrick Gates.
Or maybe something else is afoot. Either way, the DeVille is in the details.
Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
Number 7. Tweedledee and Tweedledum's hats. Alice in Wonderland. Speaking of Disney, the bizarre and beautiful Alice in Wonderland has a few Mandela effects to its name as well.
But I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. Most everyone's mad here.
As tempting as it was to discuss how the Cheshire Cat never says, "We're all mad here," we elected to talk about the wardrobe of two of Wonderland's residents.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
If you think we wax you ought to pay, you know.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum are two twins who can come off as rather annoying. They also wear very distinctive hats. However, what's on top of those hats is a matter of some debate. While the original footage indicates that the duo wears flags atop their headwear, plenty of people seem to think that Tweedledee and Tweedledum's hats have propellers on them. Talk about throwing you for a spin.
And what good is a computer without hat gadgets?
Number 6. Shaggy's Adam's Apple, the Scooby Doo franchise. Norval Shaggy Rogers is like the best friend of talking Great Dane Scooby Doo and part of a gang of mystery solvers. He and every member of the gang have pretty distinctive looks. We all know Shaggy is a tall and lanky fellow with a green shirt, brown bell-bottoms, and a pronounced Adam's apple.
The dog nappers have struck again. The third prize dog kidnapped in the last 3 days.
Wow, like a canine crime wave.
But the last characteristic isn't as intrinsic to his look as you might think. While Shaggy has occasionally been depicted with a very notable one, it's not a consistent part of his design.
Now, folks, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation.
Why so many of us are convinced that an Adam's apple has always been key to drawing him is one mystery we'd love to see the Mystery Inc. gang look into.
Well, gang, looks like we have a mystery on our hands.
Number 5. The Flintstones, the Flintstones franchise.
You will all vote for either Fred Flintstone or Barney Rubble.
The modern Stone Age family from the town of Bedrock has been a cultural touchstone for over half a century. But what their surname is depends on who you ask.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, they're the modern Stone Age family.
Over the years, some people have insisted that the Flintstones used to be called the Flintstones. This belief persisted even though their theme song repeats the sharp T pronunciation. To be fair, we can see how kids might have dropped the T in Flint because it was easier to say. But maybe there's another explanation. Perhaps the mischievous Great Gazoo changed Fred, Wilma, and Pebble's last names just to mess with us.
Flintstone and Rubble? You thought my name was funny.
Number 4. Looney Tunes, the Looney Tunes franchise. If we're talking about classic cartoons, we have to bring up Looney Tunes.
What's up, Doc?
They've been around in one form or another for nearly 100 years. Despite their pedigree, though, some believe that the title of this storied franchise has been changed in a subtle way. Some believe that it used to be Looney Tunes with 2 O's instead of a U. This Mandela Effect is pretty understandable since Toons, T-O-O-N-S, and Tunes, T-U-N-E-S, are pronounced the same but spelled differently. However, their title has always had a musical ring to it. If you're still having trouble believing this one, just remember that some of your favorite Looney Tunes characters appeared in Merry Melodies shorts.
Guess it's about time to use a little strategy.
Number 3. Pikachu's Tale, the Pokemon franchise.
Pikachu.
Pikachu has served as the extremely recognizable mascot of the massive Pokemon franchise for a long time now. However, like many entries on this list, the true appearance of this species is shockingly different in some people's memories.
Oh, hi, Pikachu!
Pika.
While Pikachus are mostly yellow, they have black accents on their ears.
Pika. Pikachu. Pika. Pikachu.
But some fans remember Pikachu having a similar black mark on its tail. This would make for a certain symmetrical design. And on top of that, some Pikachu do have a black mark on their tails, but the original one from the early anime and games is pretty yellow.
All right, color me intrigued.
Number 2. Mirror, Mirror, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. There's a lot about the original Disney animated feature that you may not remember or may think has changed.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall.
In Hi-Ho, many people thought Off to Work We Go was repeated many times. But the lyric Home from Work We Go is what's really repeated.
Hi-ho, 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 it's home from work we go.
The biggest Snow White discrepancy revolves around what the evil queen says to the magic mirror. You'd think it was mirror, mirror on the wall, right? Well, yes and no.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all?
The original Brothers Grimm translation into English has the words as mirror, mirror. But the Disney movie that many of us watched features the Queen saying magic mirror on the wall.
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
Why didn't that enchanted piece of furniture tell us about this?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears franchise. One of the most famous Mandela Effects is about a children's cartoon and book series.
We are the Berenstain Bears.
Mama!
Papa!
Sister! Brother!
We appreciate each other.
Normally, the family of bears dispense lessons and morals for all ages.
And there's nothing wrong with liking or disliking different things. It's all part of what makes each of us special.
But the most mind-blowing knowledge they ever conveyed was how the family name of their series is spelled.
Wow! Nice catch, Betsy!
Thousands of people swear that instead of Berenstain, the series used to be named Berenstein. Is it as simple as names ending in Steen being more common than ones that end in Stain? Or is there a conspiratorial or supernatural explanation? What do we know? We're just WatchMojo.
Just remember, Cubs, it takes all kinds to make a family.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.